2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're in the great state of Texas for the opening round of the Valero Texas Open. Let's get boot scooting. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company as always. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Kuyak and John McCarthy, who'll be following all the action. And Rich, these TPC series of courses are spectacular in their own right. Some really stern tests, but probably none harder than TPC San Antonio.
It is, and the thing that makes it probably tougher than anything is that the golf course is probably designed to play firm and fast, because that's what it does most of the year. Overseeded rough, overseeded fairways, the golf ball slows down, and then you get some unkind winds throughout the day, especially when it blows out of the north. It gets a little bit cold, golf ball goes nowhere. So this golf course turns into about $8,000 of just joyous pain. It's just, it's angry. There's very few shots out there that you feel super comfortable on. You know, even the drivable 17th hole where you think, finally, I've got a hole I can take advantage of, there's danger lurking everywhere. So it's just a golf course. You have to keep the ball in play off the tee no matter what. You get off the fairways, you're making double digits, making a 16 like a player did years and years ago. It's a hard golf course, and usually with tough conditions.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
It looks like this one will move left to right.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. She's currently sharing second spot on the leaderboard. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt, as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
A couple under at this stage. Good shot there.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
Ooh, this might be a hold. This putt coming up is for birdie.
She should be impressed with that. That's another putt that'll build on her advantage.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly. But still, going in with a short iron into this par 4, a birdie is definitely makeable.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And she remains in first place after that one. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. On the tee now, the par 5 8th hole.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Ooh, this one needs to hold on to the fairway.
That one just missing the fairway, but not a bad outcome. And here we are with the third shot. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? This putt is of 9 feet. Penny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
It's a tough read, but it's got a little bit of left to right break on it.
And as we move on to the next, our featured player leads by 4. That's tidy. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. This would be a great up and down. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. So close. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And Rich, she's been impressive so far, continues to lead this event.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
As players make the turn, they find themselves on the tee at the 10th.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
And she's our leader. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And that putt will drop. Well done. Currently 5 under for the round. We'll reach this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
And our leader is now out by 3 shots as we head to the next. 13's a long par 3 measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short in those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
This putt about 11 feet in distance.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
And she's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
This one doesn't look like it's hit with full intent.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here.
That is a touch of class from the bunker. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will move her to 7 under. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Second shot here on the 15th. This one needs to kick left. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That's disappointing.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Now 4 shots up after that hole. And as you step onto the 16th tee, Rich, at TPC San Antonio, you're presented with something you don't see that often.
Only one other place I can think of, and that is the 6th at Riviera. A larger green than the 6th, but bunkers galore. Watch out for the one right in the middle.
Putting for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole. Oh, that is bombed. That certainly seemed to be an aggressive play, and it's paid off. A putt coming up for eagle. And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. All right, that's going to move her to 7 under for the event. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right. That will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
That's a shame. She'll be disappointed to find the water there. She's standing over her 4th shot.
Oh, I think she's going to like this result.
And she closes out her day with a par. That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard, no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Bean, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.